Hey, this is Pastor Jay from Crossroads. I was thinking Jesus said on one occasion, in this world you'll have trouble. And we certainly are in that kind of a season, aren't we? I mean, yes, with the pandemic, but with recent events. And I was thinking about the deep concerns that everybody has. On the one hand, deep concerns about another black man dying, well, in custody of policemen, and the pain that array brings out for our friends of color, feeling they've seen this story before. And it's hard, and it's a deep concern they have, and we need to have compassion for them. And then there's deep concerns that others have, and for the looting and the violence, and even some lethal violence as well. And if your friend or family is a police officer, deep concerns about their safety, or other shopkeepers, and lots of deep concerns. And sometimes, we either have concerns on one side or the other, and for good reason. And then we've got this God who has concern for all of our concerns, and who understands them all. And I was just thinking about that, and yeah, we sure need to pray for God's wisdom and His justice, and His power to be present right now for us. Very important. But also, it struck me that we need to have conversations. Conversations that start with listening. Find somebody who sees these issues differently than you. And I'm sure that all of us have people in our circle of friends that see it differently. Have a conversation with them. Ask them how they're feeling about this. Ask them why they feel that way. What life experiences they had that have kind of shaped perspectives that they have. And then secondly, to value that person, whether we agree with them or not. Value what they say. Value who they are. I had a conversation like that today with a neighbor here, African American man who grew up in Alabama and served in the military many years. And he just shared some things. I said, hey, what are you feeling about this? And he shared some things that were very helpful for me firsthand. So we start with listening, and then we move into valuing, and then thirdly, if we do those two things, we can have a real discussion. We can share our perspective. We can challenge one another. We can ask, well, what's a solution here? Where do we go with this? Listening, valuing, and then discussion. And that kind of discussion can be passionate. It can be with deep convictions that we have. That's okay. That's good. Many things will be happening. Sentences will be handed down. Laws will be made. Policies will be formed, and those things need to happen. But most of us aren't. That's not our role. But we can have a conversation. We can pray. And in so doing, we trust. Jesus said, in this world you have trouble, but take peace. I've overcome the world. And we're the people through which the world will be overcome. We're the people who are heading to a world of justice and love, and righteousness is going to reign. That's my hope, even as we're in a time of trouble.